Hello, this is a prepaid collect call from...
This is God Tiny the Guru again.
Hey everybody, this is Mr. Clean.
An incarcerated individual at New York State Department of Corrections and Community Supervision. Thank you for using Securus. You may start the conversation now.
Welcome to Speaking Through the Bars podcast, where we bring inspiration to the listeners to find motivation within themselves to be great. Through our content, we bring, reprove, and betterment starts where you at now in life. Thank you for tuning in to Speaking Through the Bars podcast. Man, we got a good show coming for y'all today. We appreciate y'all for listening. We appreciate y'all for supporting. We appreciate y'all for everything y'all do, because this platform is for the youth. This platform is for the people that was incarcerated, people that is incarcerated, was currently incarcerated. You know, when we say incarceration, we don't just mean people that was in prison. We mean people that's locked in anything that's holding them back from going to be the best them. So that could apply to many different people in many different forms. This platform is for criminal justice reform. This platform right here bring people who come from some form of adversity, and we bring them and their stories to the listeners so the listeners can see their mind frame when they made it and when they striving and when they trying to be great. We appreciate y'all for tuning in and Speaking Through the Bars podcast.
Thank you once again for tuning in to Speaking Through the Bars podcast. Today we have a special guest on the show. Once again, we went all the way out to California to get this brother. He's a very busy man. I'm saying he's all the way down he's come from Watts. Bro is super official. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Could you please introduce yourself to the show?
What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Lucho Da Champ, Watts, California. You know, shout out to my niggas Speaking Through the Bars for reaching out to me. And yeah, I'm looking forward for the interview.
Oh, thank you, Lucho, man. We appreciate you, man. Me and Mr. Clean, man. We've been patient, waiting for you, because we know you got a lot of things going on out there. But before we touch real brief on your past, I just want to bring up the present moment right now, because I know you've been busy with the security work. So I would like to speak on that first. Could you explain how long you've been doing security and who you've done security work for, and how did you go about discovering that talent that's what you wanted to do?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I've been doing security for about 10 years, on and off. And I started probably I want to say at 20 years old. Yeah. Shit, I ain't stopped really since. I slowed down a few times, but it changed my life. So once I noticed I was building a platform, a career for myself, then I pretty much stuck with it. But I started off with dudes like Joe Moses out of West LA, Ty Dolla $ign, and a few other artists. Yeah, man, I just, got whiff. I can't help how big I am and where I'm from and stuff like that. So it kind of corresponded with what I was doing, and I just turned it into a business. You know what I'm saying? I had a few big homies or whatever did it in their past, and I just ran with the formula till it started paying me.
That's right, Lucho. Now I've been in the venues, I've been out of state, I've been to big parties where, artists have their own security crew, they have their own entourage. So I know that shit be the trenches sometimes, it's not an easy job. It could get dangerous, it could get nasty. Have you ever gotten into a situation where you ended up getting arrested or one of your security crew passed away or anything ever happened like that?
Nobody has passed away as far as doing security review. Not too crazy. I actually ended up catching a charge more in charge, in my early career. And, just pretty much the fall guy, entourage and stuff, carelessly moving, me hopping in and out of people's businesses, being a body on the scene, basically. So, everything I had, the nigga did at that time, and, everything was straight from there. But me personally, I really ain't had no problems out here in the field my whole career. I ain't really
good. That's good. That's good to hear, man. Being in Cali, how is very geographical out there. It's very segregated out there. Like, you need to know someone out there. Like how is it for like artists to come from out of state, from New York, from down south, Midwest, and they come out there and they have a show out there. They've been booked for a venue. Like how do they go about checking in with the team and in the streets? How does that go? How does that work?
I mean, yeah, like you said, you had a good way of putting LA like real geographical, and it's territorial also. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's like whoever you come out here and fuck with, that's who you pretty much stick around to. You know what I'm saying? People don't really like bouncing crew to crew, and crew just cause too much friction or whatever the case is. So it's like for artists that do come here and they kind of like lean towards gang culture or whatever the case is, or street culture, it's just I look at it as motherfuckers want to feel accepted. Some people want to feel fit in. Some people don't want to walk around with security guards with uniforms and shit like that. So it's like they want homies. They want to feel at home. So they reach out to certain individuals that's already buzzing, doing music, or who they run into when they first get here. But as long as you lock in with some legitimate people, got something going on, I say just rock out with them people and, get the best out of it. A lot of scenes, all type of shit happening out here about not even having security or not being locked in with the right type of people, you know what I'm saying? Or you would think somebody is somebody, everybody got this certain type of character or want to be somebody they not or whatever, and they could convince somebody from out of town or artist that is this and is that, but the whole time you just a runner out here.
That's right. Now, me and Mr. Clean, like we're very, we did our research on you. You from Watts, right?
Correct, Nickerson Gardens.
That's right. Now, explain to us about the infamous Nickerson Projects, man. What was that about growing up?
Nickerson is definitely like the melting pot. You feel me? The belly of the beast. Like, I grew up, like, first of all, it's the biggest projects on the West Coast, west of the Mississippi River. So, it have a lot of history, and it's kind of like a ghetto, what word could I use? Like a landmark. It's like a historical landmark from the Watchtowers, to the Nickerson Gardens and the rest of the housing developments around it, because it was the start of a lot of upbringing, record labels, rap crews, solidifying, showing unity. Like in our neighborhood, we got a big mural with every color gang flag tied together, saying nobody can stop this war but us. You know what I'm saying? So it was a peace treaty amongst all the projects after the Watts riot that sparked off a lot of, attention to watch back in 92, 93. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I can, I done got older homies that's behind Death Row, behind Rap-A-Lot, behind NWA, just every type of thing that was big in LA, my homies was a part of that.
That's right. That's right.
Just me alone, that's how I move out here, because just knowing the history of what they started, they created. Dudes like, Harry O'Hara's Top Dog Entertainment, man, Papa Dad. It's a few legendary people that paved the way for me, so I can be out here doing what I do to this day.
That's right. So, since you just brought up, the big bro Harry O, Top Dog Entertainment, you involved in music yourself. Let's talk to us about that Face Card project you got out.
Correct. I'm a part of a movement called Get the Dough. It's like unity. Everybody that wake up and get up and get to it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it's about to us. So I just dropped an album called Face Card, and it just really it shows the best of both worlds of how I'm coming. Due to a lot of people, they knew I rap here and there as a hobby or whatever the case is, and I started taking it serious once I found myself in the music lane. So once I did that, I gave the people a little bit here and there, and now I really just gave them real projects to show my flexibility. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, right now you got a few people telling me I got the hottest tape in LA right now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But since I've been putting my bodyguard, first, I you got to transition between the two. So I've been trying to intertwine the both or whatever. So Face Card is basically, I'm from the most notorious place in LA, which is we already look frowned upon, like they don't like us, but they respect us in a way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, by me being out here bodyguarding all in the industry and stuff, and when people figure out where I'm from, they don't know if I'm a rob them or, you know what I'm saying, like set them up, do some type of janky business. You know what I'm saying? But the whole time, I got a good face card out here. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm rubbing shoulders with the best of them. And a lot of people don't do that where I come from. A lot of people don't get to make it out or even see Beverly Hills or Hollywood. People still in the hood, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I built this up on my own, you feel me? So I just, showing the youth and everybody that's watching, like, anything possible, you know what I'm saying, to chase your dreams, don't let nobody limit to you. Because it's like, I got dudes that ask me all the time, man, you gonna rap or you gonna bodyguard? Or which one you gonna do? Pick one. Like, I don't limit myself. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever takes off, that's just what it is.
Yeah, something different.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yo, Lucho, man, this Mr. Clean, man. You say, growing up in Nickerson, man, like, what had to be your mind frame as a youth growing up?
Man, it's a crazy mindset you gotta have, because it's like growing up in that type of environment, like the projects is nothing but negativity, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, I'm damn near a single household, mom, 4 boys, you know what I'm saying? So the statistics is automatically against the nigga, you know what I'm saying? So
right.
Like,
I understand.
You gotta stay afloat. You gotta do a little bit of extra to survive. and you know, kind of watch your surroundings, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's just something the nigga grew into, and unfortunately the gang culture overpowers everything moving. So, you know what I'm saying, you got to learn how to cope. Me being in Hollywood and these other, you know, different settings, I got to learn to turn the switch on and off, you know what I'm saying? So, just to teach myself, you know, the etiquette and the proper way to move and talk to people. You know, I went from a firecracker to a time bomb, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right. Understand, man. You know, you know how it is, man. Like growing up, sometimes you know where you come from. You have to, you know, like in order to get where you're trying to go, you got to know how to mingle with the people you need to be around.
Right.
Overstood. You know, so you know, man. You grew up in it, like, basically, like, the way you grew up, man, it teaches about community.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of the youth, they don't, you know, they like, a lot of people leave them, but, you know, you got to always have something to show them or to, you know, to teach them or to give them so they could grow up and do the same thing or something better. Because by me listening to you, the way you broke it down about how your big homies, what they all was involved with, and then you see yourself, it's like they showed you something. They just didn't leave you out there with nothing to see.
Right.
Yeah.
I had to capitalize off that, you know, like, because I can't help. I'm 6'4", 300 pounds from the Nickerson Project, bro. Like, I just can't help that shit, you feel me? There ain't no point of hiding and pretending I'm somebody I'm not or whatever. I had to find myself. I had to not find myself, but accept who I am. You know what I'm saying? And you know, brand myself in a way that, you know what I'm saying, everybody
you good.
Yeah.
Right. That's a fact, man. You know, man, me and Tanner the Guru, man, we watch what you do, man. We hear about it, what we call to our peoples, man. But we want to tell you, man, keep going at it, man. You know, man, like, just keep staying focused, man, because it's all going to happen the way it's supposed to for you. But, you know, it's this thing that we do on this show, man. We always ask the people that come on, man, what type of advice do you have for somebody who's on their way home or somebody who just came home?
I say don't give up. You know what I'm saying? Keep believing, keep having faith. For those who just came home, you know, get some time to feel out the new way of going about things. Those that on their way home, shit ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta learn to adapt, and a lot of people stuck in their ways don't want to adapt for their own selfish reasons or whatever. But you know, a lot of things that's changed. I'm pretty sure technology and all type of shit kicking dudes' ass, because I barely know how to keep up with some of the stuff. So yeah, just adapt. You know, like read. Man, stay humble.
One day at a time.
One day at a time, step by step.
Right. That's right.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give? What advice would you give the youth? You know, who all they know is what they see and they don't got nothing else to see. Like, what would you tell them right now if they was listening in order for them to make it to what they could possibly be in life?
Hey, y'all probably know the saying better than me. What it say? Believe a half of what you hear. So how that go? And what you see.
Half of what you see.
Yeah, like everything that glitter ain't gold. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a lot of people misleading the youth and getting the wrong message across. And I feel like our youth is crashing out here. So it's like I said, believe in your dreams, really chase that, because you don't know when one door closes, another one really might open, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So Like, it's not hard. I never expect to be doing nothing I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, be close to living out my dream right now. And it's like, everything possible. I come from nothing. Probably worse than, you know what I'm saying, the majority. But yeah.
But it's still trauma. It's still adversity. You got over.
Yeah, trying, bro. Everybody, I done failed about 100 times, you know what I'm saying? But I ain't never gave up. I ain't never.
That's all that matters. Never.
Straight up.
Well, real talk, man. Yo, man, we definitely appreciate you for taking time out your busy schedule, man, to come and kick it with dudes who currently incarcerated, man, who've been stamped by our big bros, man. You know, man, we appreciate that, man.
Yeah, it's all love, man. I want to give a shout out to Panna the Guru, Mr. Clean. You know what I'm saying? Speaking through the bars, my God Bugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the opportunity as well, you feel me? Because not only that I want to reach people in my area, I want to reach globally, you know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful for this opportunity that we were talking to y'all also.
Right. We appreciate you, Lucho, man. Really appreciate you. You're a very humble brother, very intelligent brother, you know, and hopefully we'll be able to cross paths in the future. And thank you for coming on the show, you know, and we'll be in touch with you. And it'll be airing in a couple days. We'll keep you posted to let you know when it's aired. So you can share the page. You can also share the interview on your social media accounts. If it's all right with you.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
And we definitely looking forward to going out there to LA, man. Come pull up on you, man.
Man, I got it laid out for us, man. Anytime, y'all welcome.
That's right, man. And last but not least. Last but not
Hold on, Panna the Guru. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Yo, that's vice versa this way too, Lucho, man. Well, man, when we get out there, man, you want to come this way, you pull up, man, you good, man, same way, man. You just want to show the love the same way, you feel me?
Yeah, appreciate it. I'm actually looking like, I'm looking forward to touching New York in about a week or so, you know, I'll be tapping in. It'll be my first time out there and shit, so we
definitely got, you know, that'd be good, man.
Yeah, let us know a day or two ahead of time. We make something happen. We have the bros come put up on you. You know what I'm saying? And we take it from there. But last but not least, where can the listeners find the Face Card album? Where could they book you, if anything, for security work? If they have their peoples out there in LA, like, how can they find you?
Yeah, you can find me, Lucho Da Champ, on every platform, Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, everywhere, sort of right now. And, yeah, you can hit me directly via Instagram, Facebook. You know, I respond to every message. Or hit my nigga Bucks up, and he gets directly to me.
All right. We appreciate that. Definitely want to thank my son Bucks for getting us next to you. Really appreciate you putting up, man. Thank you for coming to Speaking Through the Bars podcast, brother.
No problem. Blessings.
Thank y'all for tuning in and Speaking Through the Bars podcast today. We had a great interview with Lucho. You know, we reached far all the way out west to Watts. You know what I mean? The homie came through, man. He took time out of his busy schedule. You heard, man, the man came through and just blessed us with a good story for y'all to hear. Another story of somebody striving to be the best them. Everything we do it for y'all, so we appreciate y'all for taking time out y'all day for listening. You know, listen, we want to thank our producer, Hakeez, man. We appreciate you for working with us, man. We appreciate everything you do. We know this is not easy. We want to thank Kenny, man, for linking us, man, for being here with us, for being part of our Speaking Through the Podcast. Every time we call, I want to thank my sister, Toya. I want to thank my mom. I want to thank my brother. Y'all always answering the phone when we call, because this is not easy to, you know, calling, telling y'all to call here or call here and doing all that, man. But we appreciate y'all for being patient. Word, man. We appreciate our listeners, man. Y'all can find us, man, on all platforms at Speaking Through the Bars. Look us up on all platforms, man. We appreciate y'all. Yeah, I want to thank my boy Sensei, too, man, especially, man, because he helped me at Panda the Guru a lot, man. He bought this podcast book for beginners, the Value Edition. It got the podcast Made Simple and Podcast Marketing by Daniel Larson. Me and my boy Panda be passing this book back and forth, man. I hold it 2 days. He hold it 2 days. Cause, you know, we locked up. This is something new to us, but, you know, we doing it because we know that what we doing is needed. So we just appreciate y'all, man. This show was great, man. It was fun to do. It was all love. Yo, man, I just wanted, again, man, I just want to thank Bucks, man, for real, man. You know, the bro really, man, listen, man, without him, a lot of this wouldn't be possible because we're connecting with the phones and all that, man. Thank you, man. I just want to appreciate you, man. That's, that's Panda the Guru stepson, but that's like my nephew, you know what I mean? Like family thing, man. Like everybody that work with us, man, like they loving what we doing and they telling us to keep striving and we ain't gonna stop, man. We just gonna keep going because one day our message is gonna be heard by a lot of people. Oh yeah, by the way too, we sent this shirt to LeBron James with our podcast logo on it and Kevin Durant with our podcast logo on it, man. Tell them to wear it at the game on Christmas Day, too, man. Mr. Clean, he always do right by the home team. Panda the Guru.